Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the desert.
How's dinner? Dinner? My dinner consisted of there were these bars at Walgreens, they're called Epic bars. And they have apparently they have grass-fed beef in them. And there was no added sugar, so I ate 2 of them. So I really didn't have time for dinner. But for breakfast, I did have one meal today at a place called Eat.
Oh, yeah.
And I got the deviled eggs, and they were fried, which wasn't really in keeping with my old guy diet, but they were delicious. All right. Is there anything you'd like to hear?
Social medicine.
Really? That's funny.
We got BYOB in the house.
Well, it's funny you say that because today I actually went and I listened to a version of Social Medicine so I can remember all the lyrics. Oh, weird. So it's funny you would request that. I was sitting in my room at the El Cortez in the vintage part.
Yeah.
Which means they haven't remodeled it since 1991.
Smells good.
Oh, it was really. That smells good. I'm traveling with Murph. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I went in. I got in yesterday. I got in before he did, and I went and checked into the hotel and got the room keys, and found the room because it's in the vintage part of the hotel, which is the vintage, but it's basically like the 2-story. I don't know anything about the history. I probably could have looked it up, but I didn't. But it's in the old part of the hotel, and I went into one of the rooms and it smelled like a fucking diaper.
He's not lying.
Just diaper,
Not lying.
And I was like, oh no. And because Murph is he's like, I call him, is he here? He's not here. Okay,
Let's
good.
see him.
I call him he doesn't know this, but I call him the sniffer. Because anything he has, first thing he does is go. He's very sensitive, very nasally sensitive. So I was like, oh shit, this is not gonna work. Like Murph's coming in. This is like, because usually we're gonna room together, but I was like, this is the first night of the tour or whatever. I'm gonna let him we're gonna get our own rooms. We're gonna splurge here in Vegas. At the El Cortez. So I was like, I smelled the room and I was like, oh no. So I went down and I complained really nicely. And they gave me a room in the cabana section, which is the nicer part. So he's in the cabana and I'm in the vintage. And it was so funny this morning, I woke up way too early because I'm coming from the east, so the time's different. So but I could tell it was getting later in the morning because the smell of the cigarettes was just creeping into the room. Oh my God. But I'm not a sniffer so much, so I can handle it. Can I just talk for a long time? Don't people do that now? Don't they just go on tour and just talk? Thank you very much. I won't be playing any of my songs tonight. I'm just going to be talking.
Yeah.
We're all going to do like Nick Cave, what is he just tours and talks and he hugs people, right? I mean, he's Nick Cave. He can do it. All right, so.
Yeah.
detect a little tension. I need some social medicine. So break out the bread soda. Make it safe to get to know you. Not bound by this tension. Let's go riding on the medicine. It sets us free. Now where is the cabinet? Who's got the key? The wheels in my head, they need a little grease. They need some medicine, social medicine, to put me at ease. A sure way to make me laugh when I'm feeling all this tension. So come on, bring it on in. Social medicine. Medicine to help me talk and put a little swagger in my walking. Make me verbal diarrhea, arm in arm with God knows who. Help me bond with God knows who. When I'm drunk, that's what I'll do. I detect a little tension. Need some social medicine. So break out the bread soda. Make it nice to get to know you. A sure way to make me laugh. Another ounce of inspiration. So come on, bring it on in. Social medicine.
Yeah.
So I was in Wisconsin for a week, and it was really fucking cold. It was like cold. So at my in-laws' house, and we were like kind of trapped inside, and all the windows were like had plastic over them. So I've got this coating on my vocal cords that I can't quite get rid of. I'm gonna try to shake it off tonight a little bit, but I'm sorry. I mean, my voice is not. My voice is not firing on all cylinders or whatever. All right, I'm gonna play a Dinosaur Jr. song. So help me there. These songs I yell on these songs. I can feel it like a breath on skin. Every season get a ritual in. Without a reason to fight at the ball. And half the love is more than nothing at all. I don't need it, but I'm here at the door. Let me in, I've been a villain before. I've cut my fingers, thrown up this to the wind. It's sad to think I'd do it over again. We love to leave behind what can't be helped. We love to hold the keys and keep them to ourselves. The ones we leave behind, the ones we need. Imagination blind changing. Without resistance I'd have no friends. Without your love I don't know where to begin. But I can wait, you'll take forever to thaw. Your icy grip won't be a death after all. nicer dudes. So, I don't know.
Play all of them.
I was noticing today there's a Brooklyn Bowl here in Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Dinosaur Jr. will play.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. We played that franchise. There's one in England,
What?
but it's in a huge soccer stadium. Big soccer stadium, like a big thing that has just these epic wings that are just, you know what I'm saying, just a huge place. And there's a Brooklyn Bowl there, out in the concession area. That's true. Anything else? Any more trivial? Okay, here we go. You fed it all the time, but it had grown so thin. A light the light can't find, a shadow wrapped in skin. So let it fall on you, let it pin you down, until you tell the truth. No matter what they say, there's no reward for pain. So if you've asked for it, don't ask for it again. And let it fall on you, let it pin you down, until you tell the truth. Careless, what I wished for, what I did, and ruthless. Once I had a taste of it, if I lose it all to get it, that's a choice that I have made. The beauty of life above the law, love is the law. Love is the law. Now here comes the age where forgiveness is a sin. If you're still so full of rage, let only poison leads to win. Now don't forget it, now don't deny what you saw. Love is the law. Love is the law. Love is the law. Now follow all it recommends, and let it fall on you, let it pin you down, until you tell the truth. All right, I'm gonna play a solo song. A song off one of my solo records, I should say. Your temper is a fragile thing, a disbelief implied a heart of stone. What made me think you'd open up? I wonder if you're strong enough. Reserve a right to fight or flee. I have my freedom now. No longer this, I can't resist. My pride decided how. No, I don't mind if things get rough, but I wonder if you're strong enough to bend with me, touch the ground. It's hard beneath and it won't back down. Open mind, a warning sign. Things I learned that I learned repeat. That I learned repeat. Learn, repeat. Learn, repeat. Project rejection. Can't you see how I've protected you? And I expect your blind respect for all you put me through. To be aware and not be touched, I wonder if I'm strong enough. Bend with me, make a sound. Now prove to me that you can be found. You did your time, I did mine. Things I learned that I learned repeat. Things I learned that I learned repeat. Things I learned that I learned repeat. That I learned repeat. Learn, repeat. Learn, repeat. Learn, repeat.
Skull.
I might have to resort to getting some whiskey. Whiskey's kind of like the miracle vocal drug. Oh no. Shit. I wrote this somebody's tune, I just broke it. Oh no. No, no. What did I do? Oh no. How did I actually break it or no? I hope not. Actually, even my friend, a lot of my good friends won't lend me things because I break them. Do you do that? Is that how with you as well? I'm not a destructive person per se.
It jumped right off the guitar.
It's not purposeful, yeah, it's just like it
Suicide.
is.
Committed suicide.
It did, why?
It leapt.
It was done.
What did you ask for, a skull? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, God, thanks. I mean, I think mostly actually I was just thinking, actually mostly it's because then I'll think that I'm singing right. Just purely, really for my own mental. Reminds me of I think one of the last times I was in Vegas, Dinosaur Jr. played at the House of Blues.
Yep.
And it was sort of a disastrous show. Yeah, I mean, like our sound guy ended up like getting into a fight with some of the staff there. And we all started drinking, and we had a day off the next day, so I was gonna fly back to LA. So I went to the airport right after the show, and they wouldn't let me on the flight because they said I was too drunk. I'm like. I mean, they wouldn't let me on, and I was like, and I couldn't have been that drunk because I remember this. That's all I.
Were you flying the plane?
I was not. I was simply thinking, but you know, the stewardess would not let me on.
You can be too drunk to sit on the plane?
Apparently you can. And when she did it, I actually did this, and I'm ashamed that I did this, but I went, bitch. She was just like, she said, I mean, I regret that because that's not really something I would do normally and ever, you know. But she's like, excuse me? And I'm like, nothing. I was like, I think they could throw me in jail. But then I was thinking about it too, and because I was sort of recounting this to Murph today it's just that idea that alcohol just really can just make you just think that you're normal. Like, that's cool. What's the problem? You know, but you have no idea what you're actually. The self-deception that can happen is stunning, and everybody knows that. Anyway, so this is my little self-deception right here. I'll try to hold off on that as long as possible.
I got an IPA for you to back.
I'm gonna gargle with that. Oh, that was good. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
There is history in this place. There are dragons to be chased. Though I don't know who you are. The low voice and the strong heart, and the charm in the way you hide. Though I don't know who you are, I think I know I would like you to be. One night stand under stoned persuasion, but a joy that I can't hide. Gently take my skull. Too far. Pain we can't escape, at least can't wait. So let's go quickly, no, could be no slow. Let's go chasing dragons through the snow. Kindly take my all, but give me all you have. Gently take my skull for a ride. Take and shake your soul, but never lose control. Gently take your skull for a ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
The gargling seemed to actually help.
I will.
What?
I will.
I will? Okay. All right.
Woo!
I will. Okay, I can do that.
Nice instrument.
This is a baritone ukulele.
Woo!
It's not tuned like a ukulele. I put different strings on it, so there's like heavier strings up here to make it a little cooler, more like a guitar. This is the first kind of instrument that I started writing songs on. Was a, and I mean, I had guitars, but when I was growing up, they would always break strings. So when I started to really like try to write songs, it was with guitars that had just a couple of strings on them. And after I graduated from high school, I was still living at my parents' house. My mom brought home a baritone ukulele for me, and then that's when I kind of just really found something I was really comfortable with and started playing. Can you tell that I'm about to lose control? Someone else has found a way into my soul. Things have changed, no longer need to be with you. I'm still the same, but it's leaving I must do. To be true, I will. So let's make a plan and start to move. And I'll follow as she follows me away. And this will be the hardest thing we'll ever done. Getting more than we were hoping for, not fun, but it's done. And I will. Who am I? What did I mean? Yeah. All the feeling they'll drag my skin to draw this blood from me. In the end, there never is an end, and nothing I protected let me in. So find your way. I will. I will. In the end, there never is an end. Nothing I protected let me in. So find your way. I will.
On fire.
Fire, okay.
You gotta let him play the songs that go with that instrument first.
I'm gonna be making a lot of really gross sounds up here, I think.
I know it's Carrie Lukey.
I've got a 14-year-old daughter, and she, the other day she was like, "Dad, you're breathing so loud." That's what dads do, baby. It's gonna drive you fucking nuts. I'm so sorry. I know how it feels, baby, I really do.
Does she like your music?
I think she thinks it's okay, yeah. She says nice things, she's encouraging.
What's her favorite artist?
Right now, she likes this woman named Dodie,
Yeah.
who's insanely talented. But she has a really, pretty explicit song about a three-way. Which is interesting. I've listened to that song several times sitting next to my daughter, and I'm like, anyway. She's very talented. She also plays ukulele. And she got to see her play. She had a friend that took her to see her. Took her to the show. See Dodie. Dodie is English. She seems posh.
Straight open tune.
Change today, but I'm responsible anyway. Second and third hand information that complicates the complication. And I don't think before I speak, and I don't know how far my words reach. So wrong nearly every time that I'm sorry I speak my mind. What I said was unkind. Now feels like I'm on fire. These words are not the truth. Don't you hold it against me. I know you're lying too. There's no reason to believe me. Judgments form on my jealous mind are creeping inside, outside. Connections I've made never follow through, and sooner or later disappoint you. Cross you twice when your back is turned. That's how I've learned. Someone has gotta be burned, and it feels like I'm on fire. These words are not the truth. Don't you hold it against me. I know you're lying too. someone to hold on to, someone to hold on to, someone to hold on to.
Yeah.
Golden Fire.
Fire.
Oh man, I gotta say something first next time.
First come, first served.
That's later. That's later. I want to hear something else first. Karaoke. Dude, you're my nuke it master.
Nice.
Only your fees are reasonable. Cool. Yeah.
It's all a matter of soul and fire, infatuation, a true desire, the thrill of discovery, divine intervention, cruel, cruel chain, and the pain of rejection. When you walk away, think of all the joy we share. If you decide you need me, I'll be wondering if I care. Not there to soothe your soul, friend, tender friend. I think our love is coming to an end. And King Persuader, congratulations. You share her heart. Bought her soul, Princess Confusion. Come to me again, saying goodbye was so much fun. When you walk away, feel the freedom in your heart. There's joy in letting go. You're free to find the love apart. 'Cause when I lose control, I need a kind, a giving friend. But I think our love is coming to an end. I know our love is coming to an end.
God damn it!
You're so slow.
Shit.
I'm on the line of day kitty. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to switch guitars again. I'm just gonna I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I'm not a good friend. I'm not a friend.
I'm not a good friend, I'm not a friend at all. It's never resolved, and I'm nervous when you call. My words are limp, and my mind is dry. Try to be polite, but I feel like I'm stuck for life. I follow my heart, it leads me far from you. No matter how close we are, I'm far, far away. I have too much now to fill my day to day. I'm not a good friend, I'm not a friend at all. Don't need obligations to our crippled conversations. I'll never tell you something you should know. I'm not a friend at all, please let me go. Somehow I don't trust you, 'cause I don't trust myself. And I may never forgive you, 'cause I can't forgive myself. Somehow I don't trust you, 'cause I don't trust myself. And I may never forgive you, 'cause I can't forgive myself. Don't break my stride. Don't break my stride. Don't break my stride. I'm not on your side.
Yeah. Let tomorrow be.
Rebound.
All right. Love the Barry Uke. It's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody, when you request this much, be like, look, I'm not a fucking human jukebox karaoke machine, right? Fucking
Oh, I'd like to apologize. I don't know, I mean, I assume that a lot of the reason these shows kind of happen is social media. And, on the Instagram application today, I referred to Las Vegas as a monument to human misery, and I'm sorry. But I'd like to make it clear. I said I have mixed feelings about Las Vegas. And I'm going to do my post verbatim right now. On one hand, it's a monument to human misery. And I say that simply because gambling really freaks me out. It just, as far as, as addictions go, and addiction in general, and really, addiction scares me. It's something that I feel like I am, and many of us are predisposed to, and of course, some of us struggle with it more than others. And I feel, gambling, okay, alcohol, whatever, sex. But at the same time, the other thing is I also understand that there's a great creative population here, like people who like make incredible art here. You can tell. I mean, you know it because there's so much. I mean, the shows that happen here, obviously, there's people that work on them, and there's people that perpetuate or who work in the entertainment part of this city, and I really respect that to a great degree. And I also love the Southwest, and I love the desert, and I lived in Los Angeles for a long time. So I do I apologize for the first sentence of my post today.
You're not wrong.
It's not wrong. And it's right, it's not wrong, but it's just, no one wants to hear shit like that. I'm sorry.
Some of your biggest fans are born and raised here.
That's right. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for you being born here, I'm just saying.
That's why we're all.
I'm excited that like, I'm finding now, it's like I'm playing in Vegas more and it's becoming more of a place that people are gonna come and play, and I think that's great. It's really, I'm really psyched to be here.
Woo! Nice to have you.
Heartbroken and attractive, sad, sloppy mess. Looking for approval, easily impressed. Where they say, but why would I listen when it feels this good? No one lives their life doing all the things they say they should. Confusion turns me upside down, lost as quickly as I'm found. Soon enough it turns around on the rebound. Call it fate, true love, never forced romance. Fall into a new love, maybe perfect love by chance. Where they say, but why would I listen? I need to know what I've been missing. No one you can trust. I'm all little boy, lonely, curious, lust. Confusion turns me upside down, lost as quickly as I'm found. And soon enough it turns around on the rebound, on the rebound, on the rebound, on the rebound.
Yeah.
Right.
Willing to wait.
Okay.
He's not a human jukebox, people.
You know what? Actually, I am.
What's new, pussycat?
I swear, I would be honored to end my career in Vegas.
Yeah, there you go. All the greats end up here.
You know, it's funny. It's like years and years ago, I saw this thing about Penn and Teller, and Penn actually is from. His hometown is where I live right now. It's Greenfield, Massachusetts. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I saw him on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, and he lived in this house out in the desert, and he took showers outside, and I was like, I want to take showers outside.
Yeah. He sold that house.
If I end up playing in a small theater somewhere in Vegas at the end of my life with a Dinosaur Jr. or whatever the fuck, I'd be honored.
I'll always hold the hose for you.
Residency.
A permanent residency. Yes, definitely. But yes. But according to the lore of my home, the town that I live in now, is that Penn Jillette actually lived like right in that neighborhood and played. Probably knew the kids that grew up in my house. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, all right, what am I doing? I'm doing something.
Magic trick.
Willing to wait.
Willing to wait. Thank you. Tell him everything that you told me. Tell him that I'm still your friend. Maybe you would like to see me again. Willing to wait my turn to be with you, but I still have a lot to learn about me. And no one's sure if we should be together. Oh, when I saw you again, beautiful friend, she opened up her heart and let me in. No, I cannot lie to you, I'm still in love with you, and I only want to be with you. I only want to be with you. So when you see him again, tell him everything that you told me. We're more than friends, and maybe we should start again. Maybe you could love me again. So when I saw you again, beautiful friend, she opened up her heart and let me in. No, I cannot lie to you, I'm still in love with you, and I only want to be with you. I only want to be with you.
Yeah. Let tomorrow be.
Try this one. I'm gonna try that.
Right on,
Okay,
thank
sure,
you.
My voice is gonna be over
I feel bad shutting out so many songs. This is fucking intimate. This should come good. If anything, he's so quiet. Like, I like to hope it comes up.
Please come to me. Should I tell you the story of this song? I got a couple.
Story time.
I got a couple of stories about this one.
Story time.
I'll tell the. All right. Tell the most recent story of it, which is my wife. She's 10 years younger than me. And I say that simply for this reason. Is that a lot of people who maybe grew up like where Sebadoh was kind of a band for them are about 10 years younger than me. That means they were like in high school. Let's say when I was 28, they were 18. So you know, as I was sort of hitting my that magic years of my artistic development, 27, the time when you're supposed to die if you're really great. I kept living because, I believe my better years are in the future. That's what I've always gone. I'm like, I'm going to do my best shit when I'm like old. But, so I didn't die when I was 27. But I was making music, and my wife was in high school at the time. And when we got together, we got together like we were friends first, and she didn't know my music at all. And she said, I think though, I think one of your songs is on a compilation tape, you know, on a mixtape that somebody gave me. And I said, was it a guy? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, I know what song it is. And she said, what do you mean you know what song it is? I said, I know what song you put on the tape. She said, like, there's a ton of songs on the tape. You know, not Sebado songs, there's one Sebado song. I'm like, I know what song it is. It's like, you know. So anyway, she was like, she didn't believe me, but then we went back to visit her, we went back to Minneapolis, where she's from, or St. Paul, actually, to be more exact. And, you know, we're there visiting, and she's rummaging around in her room, and she comes out like, hey, I found the mixtape. She goes like, I'm like, yeah, I know what song is on that tape. And I said, she's like, I don't know, how could you possibly know that? And I said, well, did the guy have a crush on you? And she said, no.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
right.
was like, of course he had a crush on you.
Made you a mixtape.
It's a mixtape. He made you a mixtape. You're super
Who
cute.
does that?
You have an amazing personality. The
Here's
guy,
a platonic mixtape.
There's no such thing. That's very funny. That's true. There's no platonic mixtape. And so, you know, so she's like holding the tape. She goes, well, what song is it? And I said, it's Think, Let Tomorrow Be. And she goes like, how did you know? I said, because I was like, that is the song that like so many young guys terrorized their platonic, you know, into it. It's like Sebado was an instrument of torture for a lot of young women.